Well, welcome back. Klaus Gaming here. I am back with a brand new game that came out just yesterday. I'm very excited for this. Um, it is I believe, horror game, and I kept myself in the dark as much as I could up until yesterday when I recorded, and the recording was useless because of the audio and lag issues. But I finally got that fixed, and now I'm back with attempt number three because then there was some like echoing issues going on. So, okay, I deleted my gameplay, starting over once again. Didn't make it very far, so I'm still kind of blind. Um, I just got to like the second save spot, and then that's as far as I've gotten. Um, but yeah, no map, no compass, no quest markers. It's hey, you want to know what to do, figure out clues based on what people have told you. Puzzles, figure it out. And so I'm excited to get into this game and share it with you guys. If you guys haven't played this game yet, watch me play it. And if you like it, go buy it. Um, So yeah, let's get at this brand new game. Hell is Us. I will be playing balanced, the normal mode, because I like story and I like to focus on story, but I also like a challenge in combat. I don't like there to be like no combat hardly, and I don't like there to be a million enemies who just kill you in one hit. And based on the name, I'd say that's what that is. So I like normal mode. That's what I'll be playing. If you like hard, go hard. If you like easy, go easy. No shame in that. Um, but I'm a more in the middle kind of player. I like normal. And tutorials, yeah, they're very minimal. And I'll show you what I mean here in a moment. It's not anything drastic, and if you don't want to use it, don't use it. I will be. And it's a couple useful tips, and that's it. To go out into the world and make it your own, figure it out. Disclaimer: work of fiction. Nothing in this game is real, of course. Anyway,
True serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadea?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of yourself. You were smuggled out of Hadea at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadea, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadea?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers who were deployed inside Hadea. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadea's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadea?
My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadea is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out? What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me. She told me. Never come back.
All right, so always look behind yourself in these kind of games to see if there's something there, and there's not here. However, there is something that most people will miss. Come down here and immediately turn this bend instead of going straight, and you'll see something over here. A gold medallion. Still don't have a clue what this is, but I'm sure it'll be important later on. And like no information about it because it's classified. And a observed thing that we cannot read yet. And I don't quite know how we're going to be able to read it, but we will. And we'll see about 3 more of these in the first little area. But let's go ahead and get back to the path. So, how are you guys doing? Have you guys heard of this game? Are you guys excited for it? Have you guys been excited for it? I heard about it literally the day before yesterday, and from the tiny bit that I saw and heard, I was immediately excited. Good. Save. Here. a cow that was murdered, and I think that because of the perfect rectangle that was carved out of its ribs. That does not look like decay, that looks like carving. Not sure what killed it or who killed it, but probably the same thing that devastated the land. I mean, we don't even see squirrels running around. There's literally nothing except us. And this guy down here in a cellar. And here's the tutorial. You know, it's showing you how the investigation works and the general knowledge on the other side.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time. My sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there.
Okay, I apologize. I did not mean to click that button. He wasn't going to say anything more than that, but I did not mean to cut the actual dialogue off early. I sincerely apologize for that.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Settlers, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it. President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadea into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable. I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what. Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one, smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamis have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadea. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We're humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
All right. So I believe, don't know yet, but I believe this is the fast travel point. You can travel between areas with the vehicle. That sounds like fast travel to me. So we got almost have that. Got some information into our journal. So and this right here.
Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. Been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
You can't trade with him because we don't have anything and he doesn't have anything. But what was I saying? Okay. So if you were ever confused about what to do, we can look in our journal for clues that we have gathered. And there's nothing over here. You can't interact with the cow at all. I wish you could. It's the only other living being. But let's open this up. Shows you how to use your journal. Follow the wind chimes north. Actually, it'd help if I didn't get stuck on rocks. um, I said you should always check around. And I didn't do that. Check every nook and cranny possible. Might find something. Yep. Scorched bell, bronze bell marred with scorch marks and natural abrasion. Hey, I already see two symbols on this thing that are important in a minute. I suppose I could have pretended I haven't played any of this and is completely blind, but I want to be open and honest with you guys. There's nothing over there. Here's a dead guy here. Not sure what killed him, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. And this is what we need to get into real quick. Let's go on a journey. I'm not going to talk to that guy yet because I already know what he wants. And might as well just go ahead and pick it up first, right? Save some time, or maybe not. But these marks on the tree here, that's what you want to follow. He'll tell you that if you don't do what I'm doing. Mark there, mark there. Mark there, and there it is. Let's get a document. Anomaly locus. Approximate flora samples. Okay. So here's what I want to know. What is this thing? Super soldier serum? Virus? Cure? Magical sap? I mean, I'm genuinely curious what that is. Every item has to have some importance. So maybe we'll be able to use that item. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I don't know why. I just really want to know what it is. Here's the med kit, which is what he needs. And there's that. Toggle plain text just gets rid of that up there. All right, let's go back to that guy and talk to him. If I don't get lost. I've made this trip 4 times now, and I am still getting lost. Here we are. Okay, so this is the first time I've come across this. This is new. Okay, hold on. Oh no. I'm definitely coming back here. Huh. Can't jump. Well, I hope this doesn't kill me. Okay.
Found me. Epsilon 12, right? Can't see shit. I've blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon. Who are you? I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. I'm still down there behind the door. We were on an SSC and got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here. Who has the APC key? The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. Hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door. Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay. See that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
And up here, you see this, I saw this and I thought that was the first piece to a puzzle. It's not. It's the third. Anything in here? No. Another thing that we can't quite read yet. And another one just there. Place the key here. And come around here. Okay, no items. And you see these things. Now, my brain at first said, okay, the pickaxe is the first thing I saw. Come around the side, see these two, so it must be pickaxe, fire, eye. I then realized, by looking at the actual stone, that's not the case at all. The pickaxe just broke off and fell and landed upside down. So it's fire, eye, pickaxe. And it is not supposed to be upside down. And go back down.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here. I've been to some fucked up places around the world. This place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. I saw smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played.
That sounds very ominous to me. I don't like that.
They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
And that makes me wonder even more what that liquid is in the vial that we found.
Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Now, after running all that way to get him the med kit, I really hope he does not die. And here's what I mean by that. Go down here a little way. 3, 2, 1. It caved in. That's awesome. Yeah, I sincerely hope that he survived being the only other living being besides that man in the cellar that we have found. Not just human, a living being besides that cow. One cow. um so yeah, up here's an item. It's going to tell you how the save system works, which is cool because this is your next part. If you kill an enemy and then die to another, you respawn and the first enemy you killed stays dead. That's both cool and kind of disappointing because that means you can't farm for XP. If there's a level up system in this game, I don't know. I'm sure there is. But not quite for sure how that's going to work. Because it's awesome that if I kill 10 enemies and die to the 11th, I don't have to go through 10 enemies again. But at the same time, farming is, nice. Document. What are they doing? Save here. And this is where I'm going to end the video. I want to save that door for part 2. I have not been beyond that door yet. So from here on out, it is 100% blind. But by the lighting and the vibe I'm getting from that door, I think shit's about to get real. So I want to save that for part 2. If you liked it, please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.